It's 2JW Squad here.
Welcome back to our channel. For today's video, I will be recommending unique places that you might want to visit when you go to Greece. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. Greece is steeped in history and has perfect weather almost all the time. It's packed with more than a dozen international airports, so getting there is easy from almost anywhere, and it's surprisingly affordable. Before you pack your bags, enrich your trip by taking the time to learn what Greece is famous for. So the first unique place in Greece is the Nafplio. The seaside town of Nafplio is one of the most underrated cities in Europe and the perfect destinations for a honeymoon or anniversary celebration. It is just 2 hours away from Athens. Nafplio provides a restful break from the hustle and bustle of Greece's capital. Stroll through Old Town on foot or stop in Archaeological Museum for an in-depth look into ancient Greek artifacts. Later, tour the fortress of Palamidi, which offers panoramic views of Nafplio from below. It is also a stunning place to learn about Greek history. Nafplio is home to an archaeological museums housed in a splendid Venetian building on Syntagma Square. The permanent exhibition features some of the oldest vestiges of the Paleolithic era, and this includes figurines, jewelry, clothing, sculptures, ceramics, and rare artifacts from the Neolithic period. The next one is the Hydra. It is a stunning island bordering the Aegean Sea. The Harpy Island of Hydra is one of the most unique places to visit in Greece. As beautiful and photogenic as Santorini or Mykonos, but nowhere near as well known, Hydra boasts art galleries and restaurants that offers elevated Greek staples and cafe comforts. Head to Beastie Beach to cool off in the summer, where you can sit and sunbathe beneath a thatched umbrella. Unpretentious and family-friendly, Beastie Beach is a quiet spot with the calmer vibe than other Greek resort beaches. So if you want to do more than lay around in the sun, you can always snorkel in the bay and keep an eye out of starfish and sea urchins. It is also a walk is picture-worthy streets. There is no denying that Hydra is a sight to behold. The dominating element of stone, its cobbled alley, unique architecture, and glamorous ambience make taking a walk among its streets a must. In Hydra, from the very first minutes you walk in its alleys, you feel one thing. You feel that you have been transferred to another era. Horns and lanterns have no place here. Modern buildings give way to traditional houses with tiled roofs, dark blue colors and windows, and time takes on another meaning. The Corfu is a Greek city beloved for its cobblestone old town, which is also a UNESCO Heritage World Site. Shop the best souvenirs from Greece in the town's bazaar and boutiques, sampling food and drink at quaint cafes and tavernas along the way. You can also stop in Chrysomalis, a local tavern that has been in business for over 150 years, offering must-try traditional Greek cuisine, or satisfy your sweet tooth at Rosie's Bakery. You can also relax on Glyfada Beach and sip a cocktail at an upscale beach club. Take a four-wheeler through olive groves and discover a beautiful bayside bordering the Ionian Sea, or enjoy a wine tasting in the countryside just outside the city. Perched on the northeast coast of the island, Agni Bay is one little gem to visit. This historic fishing village is one gorgeous place to experience island life. You can enjoy the coastline, take a dip in the warm waters, and relax at one of the seafront tavernas that conjures up delicious Corfu dishes. If you love seafood, you'll love this little bay. Last but not the least, the Kanya Crete. You can take a dip in the warm waters of Aguirre Apostoloi Beach, where families with young children will enjoy the shallow waters. You can slip your toes into deep gold sands and listen to the sway of eucalyptus trees, or discover the 4 different areas of the beach where you can spread out. While you're in Kanya, Sample local wines at winery and try traditional lakos, a Greek meal that pairs crispy soaked bread with diced tomato, fresh feta, capers, and more. As you wander to the east of the old harbor, you'll pass by the small mosque erected by the Ottoman Turks after they took Kanya in 1645. Today, it serves as a small art gallery. Beyond the mosque stand the arsenals where the Venetians repaired their galleys and a yachting marina. This entire stretch of coast is protected by a breakwater, and on its tip stands a lighthouse. It was designed by an Egyptian architect in 1839 and is strangely reminiscent of a minaret. On the point across the water from the lighthouse stands the Maritime Museum and the Firkas Fortress. One of the best things to do in Kanya is wander through the maze of narrow, pedestrian-only streets in the historic old town. An architectural style jumps out at you every corner. Shops lining the streets and stairways sell souvenirs, and cute restaurants and cafes are tucked into shady patios. As you walk around, you'll come across 4 distinct areas, each with its own look and feel. Castelli is really quite old and very narrow, twisty walkways. If you come across a group of tourists, it's often too light to pass. The Topanas is just back from the old port and has narrow roadways. The Jewish district is easily identified by its wider streets. The Splancia district has the greatest number of outdoor cafes and restaurants, mostly located around the ridge plane tree in front of the Church of St. Nicholas.